is there for us.
Don't be flustered, sweetheart. This is going to work.
No, I'm just, if I get to hear one caller's voice, I'm going to be really happy, though.
Okay, so all I have to say, Jim, are you there? Watch this magic.
Yes, hello, how are you?
Thank goodness. Jim, how are you?
Pretty good.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
And what can I do for you?
Well, first of all, I understand the perils of live, and it's worth it, David. Just be aware of that.
Okay.
The thing that I'm worried about is that lately I've been hearing a lot about the end of the world and all this.
It started right here on the show tonight.
Yes. I've been hearing this from a couple of friends who are in really good places that they...
What are they saying?
Well, they're giving their analogies for one to start with. Now, this was a few months ago that I began hearing about this, and I gave it some thought and consideration. It's not something I think on a daily basis.
What was the first feeling you had when you heard it?
It was absolutely interesting.
Absolutely interesting.
Yes, that
interesting choice of words. Go ahead.
They had interesting in the sense that they had this whole idea of how things were going to work out, including, for example, what the beast is.
Oh, go ahead, tell us.
Well, okay. Do you want me to just jump right into that, or
sure? Just tell us. But let's hear the news.
Okay. Well, one of the things is that the beast is actually the World Bank, which has not quite been named yet, either the World Bank or the Green Bank or something. And the reason for that, it's really interesting. After talking with him and looking into Revelations and everything, it says things like, I believe something like 10 horns and 7 heads or something. And that fits with the number of countries and the number of people that got this thing started. Another interesting thing is, you know how it says that
this thing being what will you refer?
The World Bank.
Okay, but what thing being started?
The World Bank.
Okay.
As in the trinity of the financial powers or such that got the bank started in the first place. The most interesting part of it was that, you know how in the Revelations it says that make no mistake, the number of the beast is 666?
Yes.
Well, it happens to be that the international world, the sequential banking number for the World Bank is 666. And that's quite interesting. And he gave me a scenario about how possibly the world would go to a complete world currency. Since there would be a world currency, it would solve a lot of problems in the sense of stabilizing certain countries' monetary values and things like this.
Why are you calling this the Rapture? Why aren't you calling it the upcoming financial world crisis?
Well, because that's the part of it. I mean, looking into Revelations and such, I'm not so worried about the fact of the bank or the beast or anything. It's the whole concept of the rapture and of the judgment of the 7 years and everything. I mean, even yesterday on CNN World Report, there's a Korean preacher and
there always is.
Yeah. I know how the end of the century tends to trigger these type of things.
Well, we always approach these things with the expectation of some cataclysm occurring.
Mm-hmm.
And when you approach 1,000 years,
Right.
people have those kinds of feelings. Whether or not the year 2000 or the year 2001 doesn't make any difference. It's what people expect.
Mm-hmm.
And, if you're jittery and you are expecting something bad to happen, something bad happens.
Mm-hmm.
It happens, first of all, inside you, so it doesn't even make a difference whether it's happening around you.
Right.
But if a lot of people are expecting the same horrible thing to happen, a lot of people get jittery at the wheel a lot of the times, and people seem to lose it. Why do people hold together? People hold together because they believe that there's a cohesiveness and that there's a unity in society and the ground of life, the force behind life. And there are no world leaders, really, are there? I don't know what happened, but there don't seem to be any people who are preaching the real gospel of love, which is, you will get through this.
Right.
Believe in yourself.
Right.
Do your daily job with enthusiasm, affection, and efficiency, and if everyone else does that, we'll all get through this. Mm-hmm. And it's not just keep a good thought, it's do something positive today. Mm-hmm. Make it better for someone else in one simple way. You hear someone screaming at the kid in the mailroom, and you realize that they're taking it out on him. Instead of walking by, you just say, hey, Maxie, leave the kid alone. Why are you taking it out on him? In other words, to insinuate your goodness in the world a little more by giving people a little extra room and traffic to move, by not honking the horn when someone doesn't go at the green light right in front of you, by realizing that you need to put patience into the world. No matter how compressed this world is, we can make it a lot looser and a lot more comfortable by just giving in a little bit and understanding that other people in the other car could be our family. And apply that to every place.
I believe that that's true. I'm naturally in usually a happy state, and I feel that I'm still that way. It's just now it seems to be on a daily basis that I start thinking about this.
Well, now you're starting to see all of the confusion. This is a very confusing time in American politics with these three candidates. I mean, who do you vote for? I mean, we certainly have to have a change, but you know, gosh, Clinton seems to be lying, and Perot's got a good plan, but he's a quitter. Who do we vote for? I mean, isn't that what everyone's feeling in their heart, whether you're a Republican and you're going to stay with the party, or whether you really believe in change and you're going to go for Clinton, or whether you know, don't we all have serious doubts about all these people? Is this the best again? And so I think we can only speak to what's happening in this country. You know, there are always people who will sell off all their furniture and housing before. Don't do that.
Yeah, no, I don't plan to. No.
You can. What I suggest to you, Jim, is that you look at the feelings of rapture and see yourself as someone who is almost sucked into it, and let it happen around you, but be the center of a world that's gone sane instead of crazy. If you are ever confused about what to do in the world, do something ordinary and sane. Shave, take a shower, clean up some shelves, do what you have to do. What I like to do is I like to go out and prune trees. Do something natural, do something ordinary, and life will start coming back.